your love was on sale, I will present myself as the ultimate prize for you. That is how much my soul yearns for you. Let's talk about love. I am Ajekumwa. Today we are asking men to describe their ideal woman, and it's quite interesting the descriptions some men have of who their ideal woman is supposed to be. Join me and let's learn a thing or two from them.
Join me as we talk about love.
So the question is, men, describe your ideal woman. And David, who is first to comment, says, a great conversationalist who has thought-provoking opinions on a variety of subjects. She has a personal relationship with God. She's a grinder and a fighter. It's critically important for me to have a woman by my side that is determined and has tenacity. I'm in the process of building an incredible empire as I have strategized an avenue to accomplish my goals and ambitions. Also, it is important that she has also strategized an avenue to accomplish her goals and ambitions, whereas we can move forward together to build our empire. On the flip side, I would like her to know when to allow that tremendous business mind of hers to temporarily subside. Then allow that erotic, romantic side of her to be revealed during our intimate quality time. Woo-hoo. David has such a description of his woman. Jenny here doesn't think David is being realistic. She goes, David, you are putting a lot of pressure on one person. Though your goals sound like $1 million, what if she's just an adorable, God-loving woman who has many good qualities and makes you laugh, supports you through all your ambition, and has some ambition she's looking into? Would that kind of woman be good for you? This is just a question. I'm curious. If you think she has to be a $1 million person, or she can be a little less expensive but love you beyond belief. Jenny has a point. What do you also think? Let us know what you think about these two things that I have read. But April thinks she knows the kind of woman David is talking about. So she goes, David, it sounds like what you're asking for is what I call an amplified woman. She is equipped to handle this without losing her femininity and not be overwhelmed. She's made for a man like this. That type of woman is the only type of woman that can mesh well with a visionary man, because she's wise enough to know not to try to do everything on her own, but will hire other people when needed. She thinks differently. Any other type won't cut it. Visionary men need a completely different type of woman. Ooh. So that is April's response to David. Then Caleb says, glasses, yoga fit freak, looks good in yoga pants, and furry flip-flops. Ooh. Health related badge or associations, something I can build with. Feminine, supportive, who can hold her own. Men, you can also put your comments, how you describe your ideal woman, in the comment section. Women, let us know what you think of what the men are writing. Imani says, she's my peace, she's my freak, she's always willing to cook for me something good to eat. That's who Imani wants. William says, she has to be a reflection of me. Spiritually feminine, because I'm masculine, sensual, communicates and expressive. That is for William. Terrell says, black, fine, intelligent, witty, fine, and a family-oriented person personable and caring also. Ooh, men have tastes. Christopher says, a good woman is feminine, emotionally available, sensual, knows how to add value to her man, and isn't afraid of letting him take the lead role. She's a boss in her own right, but takes that hat off when she's in his presence unless it's needed. She softens her tone, her look, her inner thoughts. She's gentle but bold, not ratchet. She's balanced. She attracts him with her words, looks, and touch. Ooh! She reminds him of her love in the bedroom, in conversation, and in other ways. My DMs are open. Woo-hoo! Christopher is looking for some girls to hook up with him. Then Michael says, black, intelligent, strong, someone who is not gonna let me have my way every time, understanding but knows when to tell me I'm wrong, soft, someone who accepts and acknowledges when they are wrong, independent but understands and knows when to turn it off, decent length of hair. Very interesting. Daryl says she will be a genuine loving person, totally honest, understanding, extremely smart, someone who is comfortable and confident in her own accomplishments, and lastly, a helpmate. Nice. Marco says, healed from previous wounds, motivated, desire, funny, grown spiritually, emotionally minded. And Robert says, my answer is very long, so I'll just list my general overview. My ideal woman exudes feminine energy that complements my masculine energy. That's She understands that our differences don't necessarily make us incompatible, because it's actually the basis for interdependency necessary to maintain balance in a relationship. She possesses joy, peace, and love, which allows things to flow naturally as the dynamics of the relationship change. Nice. Warren says, simple, natural, and spiritual, supportive, and considerate, and positive, and not perfect. Alim says, a woman is a female who speaks peace into the spiritual and heal relationships, while providing children a love for God and appreciation for their father. One who nurtures the best into all whom she meets. That's nice. Sean says, respect, supportive of my goals and dreams, intelligent, has common sense, takes care of her body, can articulate her feelings and emotions, able to express how things I may be doing affect her or how they may feel without holding it in until she explodes. A woman who carries herself with class and respect, who is not easily swayed by material things. A woman who has a sense of humor and can cook, whose sexuality is not repressed. A woman who understands the value of giving each other space. And last but definitely not least, a woman with tact. Nice. Carl says, beyond beautiful, intelligent, respectful, professional, a lady in the streets and a freak in between the sheets. Ooh! A go-getter, an inspiration, a jazzy lady with so much class. You and I would have twice with so much good rolled up together. Ooh, nice. Jordan says, I want her understanding, her soft touch, her voice to say I love you, her smell. I want her to be mad at me and we make up. Weird. I want her to need me. There's so much I can go on with. Oh my God. Tommy says, sense of humor, humility, and adventurous. James says, someone I can build with, learn from when necessary, and teach when necessary. A good steward of what she is in charge of, her time, her words, our resources, her health. Know how to have fun and be fun to be around. A mature woman, not an old woman. An old stop and settles. She can become boring quick. A mature woman always looks for ways to reinvent herself, helps her partner to keep the relationship fresh and fun. I want to rush home every day to see what she has for me, or if I can wow her socks off because she's got me the last time. Last one is important for all relationships, in my opinion. If you aren't growing, somebody needs to get going. Ooh, if you aren't growing, someone needs to get going. That sounds like a good advice. In any relationship I'm in, if we have not grown better or stronger in our conversation, respect for each other, intimacy, finances, etc., being together for some months but still it feels like week one between us, someone needs to go. But if we are being the best of friends to each other, being good stewards and know how to be fun around and have fun, because all I ask of you, I'm going to match you, it's only fair. The last thing is irrelevant. In my eyes, any man that has a woman like will be blessed beyond measure and should be honored. God gave him such a wonderful gift. Women like this are gems. That's nice. There are so many. Another one says, a woman that knows her self-worth. Someone that's not afraid to give. A woman that knows her self-worth. Someone that's not afraid of the ups and downs of life. She must have willingness to communicate and have a passion for love, a desire to be submissive, and who will allow vulnerability to be part of our relationship. Robert says, my ideal woman is a dark chocolate woman with some hips and pretty smile. She's submissive and intelligent. Submissive as in, she trusts in me to lead her and the family to general wealth and a life of happiness. She considers my advice and comes to me for help. It gives me a sense of purpose in the relationship. Intelligent as being a go-getter and knows how to run her own business. She's loyal. Loyalty beyond just cheating. She has to be loyal as in putting family over everyone. Nothing breaks up the family, meaning no seeking government assistance. Okay, they're in the US. So I like a confident woman and a natural woman. She appreciates her natural body and natural hair. Also, a woman that challenges me to keep improving. She lets me know if I'm being lazy or slipping. Not argumentative, but a little fierceness to her. Oh, and she can cook too. Men and food. Another response goes, feminine, fit, friendly, fine, and married to Jesus. Okay. One who first honors and respects God's presence in her life. Sweet disposition, yet firm when she needs to be. Bubbly, full of life, business-minded, open to new experiences, commands respect but not demanding. Good sense of humor. Another one says, the woman who doesn't need me for anything but prefers me for the things she wants most from a man and is confident in her ability to deliver. That's the woman who could win me. So, okay, they are quite a number, so I'm taking the last three. And V says, my ideal woman could be a Jill Scott vibe, not her in particular, as the person she is, although she's cool too, but the music. If a woman parallels her music energy, I'm listening. The business savvy, laid back, low stress, we can both cook together, dance together. I'm as excited about what interests her as she's about what interests me. She doesn't have to over concern about makeup and keeping up with nobody but herself. comfortable being different, and please don't act like we are in competition about achievements or failures in life. Just be ready to enjoy the journey, flaws and all. I tend to relate a lot to music. And Ken says, a lady that could potentially be a best friend, a team player, she must be respectful, have an open mind, emotional intelligence, and have conflict resolution abilities, a nice body, and a beautiful face. Last but not least, they are quite a number, so we are just taking the last one. Ideally, she'd be feminine, emotionally mature, positive and strong-minded, honest, open, upfront, authentic, secure, confident, kind, actively supportive, transparent, courteous, reciprocal, trustworthy, respectable and respectful, fun, accountable, romantic, patient, understanding, that's the whole list, spiritual, independent, intelligent and humorous. She'd also be willing and able to listen to and understand, be her true self, know how to treat a man, be open-minded and effectively communicate, and fine as frog hair. I don't know how frog hair looks, but these are what the men are saying. Ladies, I hope you've learned quite a number from what men think and what men look out for, especially the single ladies, what men are looking out for in a woman. The men on here on my page, you can put your comments, your description in the comment section as well. We want to know what you look for in a woman. Who is your ideal woman? Who will you see and go like, okay, she is the one? Who is your ideal woman? Ladies, let's keep learning and let's keep being the best of women that God has called us to be. I'm coming your way same time next week with another exciting edition. Stay tuned.
Please do well to like this video, leave your views in the comment section, and subscribe to this channel.